This is a lesson on packing and models. So here we have a question from a question paper where they ask you about packing and models. So it reads, Mrs. Langham instruct her workers to pack the coffee mugs in a box. The dimensions of the box and coffee mug are given below. So here, this side we are given the dimensions of the box. The length is 310 millimeters, the width is 220 millimeters, and the height is 150 millimeters. And then this side we are given the dimension of a coffee mug. They've given you the radius. They say the radius is 39 millimeters and the height is 94 millimeters. I'm going to show you a cup now and show you how these dimensions are with a cup. Now when they talk about the height of the mug, they're talking about this length here. And then when they're talking about the radius, when you look at the top of the mug, it's a circle. So a radius is from the center of the circle to the circumference. Now they didn't give you the whole length here, which is the diameter. They didn't give you the diameter, they gave you the radius. So to find this length here, the diameter, you have to say radius times 2. And then you see that way and that way. I'll show you when I put this mark inside the box, why do you need the diameter that way and the diameter that way. So our first thing is to calculate the diameter, because the radius is not going to help us. When you put it in the box, the radius is half of the cup. It's not going to help. Diameter is equals to radius, which is 39 millimeters times 2. So it's 78 millimeters. So this is one of the dimensions that we're going to use. We're not going to use the radius. It's not helping us. Okay, let's look at the box now. When you look at the dimension of the box, they say the length is 310 millimeters. So going that way is 310 millimeters. And then the height is 150. And then your width is 220. So if you're going to pack cups inside the box, you're going to put the cup like this. So do you see if the length of the cup is 310, so you have 310, no, the length of the box is 310, but the length of the cup is 94. You see, it's 94. So if there's a space left, you can't fit another cup. It doesn't matter whether when you calculate you get a decimal that is closer to 1. Maybe you get a 1.9. You can't say I'm going to fit 2 cups there. You can't, because you need to have a space that is enough to fit a cup. You always round down in this question. You cannot round up. Okay, let's do the question. Now this lady asked the employers to pack the cups inside. So if I pack this cup here, then if this cup is there and I have 2 cups, then I'll have another cup there. And then you see there'll be a space. You put paper here so that the cups don't touch each other. You can't put another cup, it's too little. So you'll pack the cups here and pack on top. This box is not on scale with the one with the question. I just use it to show you how to pack. So let's do the question. Let's do question 2.1.2. Says Mrs. Langham claims that 66 cup will fit in 10 boxes. Verify showing all calculation whether her claim is valid or not. Okay, so this lady is saying she has 66 cups. These 66 cups will fit in 10 boxes that are like this. So our first start is to find out how many will fit in one box. Then we can see how many do we need for 66 boxes. So for lengthwise, we had 310 millimeters of the box. So the 310 millimeters of the box will divide with the length of the cup. So the length of the cup, we calculated it with a radius. We saw that the length of the cup is 78 millimeters. So how many cups will they fit in one length? We'll use our calculator to divide that. We have 310 divided by 78. Now the answer that we get is 3.974. Now very important, you can't round it up. You can't say 4 cups will fit, they won't. The last cup will not fit exactly, even if it's very close to 4. So here 3 cups will fit along the length. Width-wise, width, how many can we fit? There's 220 millimeters of the box, and then the cup is 78 millimeters. You remember we are using the diameter because when you go across like that or like that, with the diameter is the same. That's why we're using 78. So you have 220 divided by 78, you get 2.83. So it means you can only fit 2 cups width-wise. The height of the box is 150 millimeters, and then the height of the cup is 94 millimeters. So how many heights can we stack them going up? 150 divided by 94, we get 1.595. So it means you can put only one will go up. Height, it means you'll only have 1 row. You can't put another one, it won't fit, the box won't close. So now we need to find out in one box how many cups can we fit. So in one box we'll have 3 times 2 times 1. So it means in one box we'll have 6 cups. They're marks, they're not cups, 6 marks. So her claim that she said 66 marks will fit in 10 boxes. If 66 marks, if one box takes 6 marks, 66 divided by 6, it means we need 11 boxes, not 10. So we need 11 boxes to fit the 66 marks, not 10. So her claim is invalid. Her statement is not valid. Okay. So let me show you where you get your marks. You can think of it. If 6 marks fit in one box, 10 boxes will fit 60 marks, not 66. So her statement is invalid. So you can also think of it this way, or you can think of it that way. Both ways will be correct. So let me show you where you'll get your marks. For the correct dimension, you'll get a mark. For dividing the dimension, you get a mark. And then the number of marks, you get a mark. So you have to add marks here. Marks. You have to add marks. You have to add marks. Okay. Then the next part, they give you a mark for the number of marks here. Then the other mark, you get a mark there. And then how many marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other mark for multiplying here. And then the 11 boxes and your statement. So if you use that way, you get a mark there. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This question was worth 8 marks, and that is where you get the marks. We provide this kind of lesson on Zoom. So you can go visit learnwithza.com and get more information how to get these lessons on Zoom. We provide lessons on maths literacy. Okay, this is the end of our lesson. Thank you for watching.